2, 1, boom. Hotep Jesus.
Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, "What do you think you are, some kind of Hotep Jesus?"
Ooh,
and
that's
I was
good.
Just like, ooh, that's sexy. Yes, I do think I'm Hotep Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Grift Report. I'm your host, the Grift God.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep.
What's up, Hotep? Shout out to my Hoteps in the chat. What up, y'all? Heather, what's up? Heather was at HotepCon. What up, Heather? Hotep Boulay. Hotep Boulay was at HotepCon. What up, Famalam? What's happening, Famalam? Black Mark and Nick, what's up, bro? Let's go. Let's go. What up, EMP? Where my YouTubers at? All my people over on YouTube. Shout out to Destro, appreciate you. Rudy, Steph Colonel. You know I gotta shout out all my wrench handlers. Gotta shout out all my members. Got to. Hey, just so you know, we got private communities all around the internet. We got the locals, hotepjesus.locals.com. Get in tune with that. I'm going to work on getting another video out to you to show you how I do research for this show. You might find that interesting. Same thing will be posted on our YouTube members, for all of our YouTube members. So a lot of great information coming there. Also, there's a lot of great things happening in the world of crypto. One of the great things that's happening in crypto right now is being able to stake on your favorite content creator and making money on them. It's not really betting, but it's kind of like betting. So if you want to bet on me, Uncle Hotep, Cannon Hotep, Goldstein, I'm thinking about bringing Goldstein into this situation as well. We would make money off of this. You would make money off of this. But basically what's going to happen is if you believe in us and you want to join our private community, we're going to do this on crypto. We're going to do this on crypto instead of doing this on the USD. This is a very special project. It's going to be capped, I believe, at 200 subscribers. So anything more than that, you won't be able to get in. You won't be able to make money off of your content creator. I can't talk about too much more because of NDA, et cetera, et cetera. Probably already said more than my NDA allows me to. But anyway, join the Telegram group. The link is in the description box below. It says get access to the exclusive airdrop group. It's our Telegram. Come in there. Hang out. You'll learn a lot about crypto. And basically, it's a waiting room until the app launches. And I got to be honest with you, I'm probably going to do most of my communicating with my community in the decentralized community, crypto, Syscoin, et cetera, et cetera. Also, in case you're not aware, Master Focus is now going by the name of Men of Water. Men of Water and Master Focus has merged. So all of our products are going to be out on Men of Water, menofwater.com. So go there for your brain booster capsules. It's the thing that keeps me going, keeps my brain super focused. It's a nootropic, the best nootropic on the market. I'd bet my bottom dollar on it. Dirt Sapient says, Hotep, I still don't know if you're grifting or not, but I appreciate you doing the work, though. Stay strong and keep being a truth teller. You damn right I'm grifting. Grifties.com. Go vote for me at grifties.com. You better believe it. I'm the Grift God, keeping all the grifters in check. In fact, today's show is a lot about grifters. Con Inc. is out here looking really, really grifty. Conservative Inc. is looking really, really grifty. But before we dive into the grifters, let's talk about our story of the day. Let's bring this up on the screen. Hold on. Let me make sure I got this. Bing, bong, boom, boom. So, Pfizer, the vaccine manufacturer, I think they make other drugs as well. Actually, I know they make other drugs as well. But they are responsible for the COVID-19 vaccine, or one of. And it was Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and maybe some other, Moderna. And that was the other one, right? So while everyone was distracted by the Palestine-Israel-Hamas conflict, they issued an update. Pfizer did. They amended their 2023 guidance. We're going to take a look at that. Let's bring this up on your screen. Hold on a second. See it right here. Somebody asked me, they said, where's the link? No linky. Well, there's the link. The link is nothing other than Pfizer.com. It's from Pfizer themselves. Pfizer themselves have issued this guidance. You see it here. The name of this update, this PR update, which is released Friday the 13th. Oh. Says Pfizer amends U.S. government Paxlovid supply agreement and updates full year 2023 guidance. So we scroll down. And under the executive commentary, there's some commentary here by Albert Bourla, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer. And he says here, we remain proud that our scientific breakthroughs played a significant role in getting the global health crisis under control. Oh, yeah? Well, let's go down to the bottom of this guidance. Got to scroll all the way to the bottom. All the way. Okay, so here it says, under important safety information, this section reads, authorized or approved mRNA COVID-19 vaccines show increased risk of what? Myocarditis, which is, as they describe it, inflammation of the heart muscle, and pericarditis, inflammation of the lining outside the heart, particularly within the first week following vaccination. For Comirnaty, the observed risk is highest in males 12 through 17 years of age. It says here, seek medical attention right away if you have any of the following symptoms after receiving the vaccine, particularly during the 2 weeks after receiving a dose of the vaccine. Chest pain, shortness of breath, feelings of having a fast-beating, fluttering, or pounding heart. Additional symptoms, particularly in children, may include fainting, unusual persistent fatigue or lack of energy, persistent vomiting, persistent pain in the abdomen, unusual and persistent cool, pale skin. Fainting can happen after getting injectable vaccines. So, again, just more guidance here. But they're finally admitting that this thing is causing heart issues, myocarditis and pericarditis. Wow. Now, obviously, this is a Hotep's Been Told You moment. We've all been talking about this. We've covered this. We've had Dr. Peter McCullough on the channel. That stream was zapped by YouTube. I don't know if YouTube will zap this stream. I'm sure they'll demonetize it and downrank it. But it is what it is. The truth must be told, and we're going to tell the truth. Shout out to all our rumblers. But here it is. So Nicki Minaj came out sometime during the pandemic or whatever and said her cousin had issues with his nuts, his balls, his testicles, his family jewels in regard to the vaccine. And everybody laughed at her. But here we see right here on the Pfizer site that it's attacking males. Now, LeBron James' son had some issues, some heart issues, and I'm sure some of that stuff has been obscured to the public. But ages 12 through 17. Now, we know that based upon the studies of COVID-19, who's been affected the most, it's actually people with comorbidities and skews higher in the age range. And children really weren't affected by COVID-19. But children are affected or could be affected by the COVID-19 vaccine as produced by the mRNA technology coming out of the Pfizer Corporation. The chest buster. That's correct, as Uncle Hotep would call it. Somebody asked, what page is this located on? News press release. It's under their press releases. News press release. It's right there. Pfizer.com. This ain't fake news. This isn't on some obscure website. This is right there as told by Pfizer themselves. Is YouTube going to retroactively give people their money back for demonetization? And are they going to give their money back channels back to people who were suspended? They're going to restore those videos that were suspended? Of course not. YouTube is allegedly a part of the Lizard Coalition, a Lizard Cartel. They don't care about us. YouTube don't care about us. YouTube should be sued. If anybody ever had any problem, they should be sued for stopping information. So that, what'll happen is not retroactively, after the fact, YouTube will come out and say, hey, like they did last year, they updated their TOS in regards to the vaccine and said, okay, you can talk about this stuff now. But you couldn't talk about it before. So when we could have warned people about the dangerous effects coming out of Pfizer, they wouldn't allow us. They hushed us up. So they're complicit in the deaths and heart injuries to people who have been affected by the COVID-19 vaccine coming out of Pfizer's mRNA technology. YouTube, you need to do better. We need a class action lawsuit. I don't know how to put one of those together. We need to contact LawTube and figure out how to put a class action lawsuit together, violating our First Amendment rights. YouTube got to pay. I want YouTube to pay until they go broke, because everybody was affected by this obstacle of sending information out to everyone. They blocked information. They blocked information related to health. YouTube is definitely the feds. Yes, Steph Colonel. YouTube is definitely the feds. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You had family members who would argue with you, friends, the mainstream media. In fact, let's go to that clip from the mainstream media. Mainstream media and some of the things they said surrounding the COVID-19 vaccine, particularly Nicki Minaj. So all I did was type in Nicki Minaj vaccine balls, and I found this clip. Let's pull this up, and let's play this here.
The problem is not Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend's medical issues. It's that some of the most prominent voices on the far right, whether on Fox or on their podcasts, don't have the balls to tell you the truth. If you just get the vaccine, you're protected. That's it. If everybody gets on board, the pandemic can finally end.
This is CNN. This is what CNN told us. Don't listen to Nicki Minaj. It's safe and effective. That's what CNN told us. The person who posted this was September 18, 2021, that they posted this clip from CNN. They told you to ignore Nicki Minaj. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Here we are, fast forward 2023. Hotep's been told you once again. Pfizer says, no, Nicki was right. Nicki Minaj was right. Dr. Tanai Ricks was right. This is some bullshit. This is some absolute, utter bullshit. And this is why I want people to move to Rumble instead of watching the stream on YouTube, although Rumble starts to get their shit together as far as technology is concerned. But this is why we got to, make sure, if you subscribe on YouTube, make sure you subscribe on Rumble too. Because you never know. You never know when I need to say something and YouTube will block it. It's Hotep TV over on Rumble. Hotep TV over on Rumble. I want you to join us there so we can get the truth out to people. Unobscured. Uninhibited. All right. Enough of that. Let's move into Conservative Inc. Now, we are in the midst of, I would say we are in the beginnings of World War III. It's definitely World War III. World War III has started. It's here. It's here. When the United States sent ships out to the Mediterranean, World War III started. China has said they're sending their Navy. I don't know if they have yet. United States wants to send in boots on the ground. Biden's on his way there, if not there already. And the fear-mongering has started. And I saw the fear-mongering for the first time myself. Because usually I just pay attention to the financial news. But today I woke up and I found some fear mongering. Before I go into the fear mongering that I saw, I'm going to bring up a clip from our very own Hotep Goldstein. Let's bring this up. Hold on one second. Put this on the screen here, and we're going to see what Goldstein had to say about Conservative Inc. X Division.
So here's some simple math for people who might be lost in the motherfucking wilderness of conservative influencers, right? Simple math to let you know that your influencer may be full of shit and you should probably stop listening to him and letting him or her influence you.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
When you consider the fact that a lot of these influencers introduced you to the fucking horrors of abortion and how many babies that kills, hint, it's more than 40. When you talk about a conservative influencer class that has introduced you to the idea that forces are trying to groom your children for a variety of different reasons. They're trying to mutilate children through sexual reassignment. They're trying to institute all kinds of weird shit when it comes to deviancy. When you consider the fact that a lot of these influencers introduced you to the ideas of Pizzagate, Russiagate, Bill Gates, the whole Pfizer fucking bullshit, how they supported masks, how they support motherfucking vaccines, how they instituted all this shit and manipulated and controlled the minds of millions, I would say that after pointing in one direction and saying these are the people responsible for all this evil shit, I would think that you would have far more energy to glass that shit than you would Hamas.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Now, I hadn't had a chance to watch this video before we played it today. But I knew it was going to be some fire because it's Goldstein. Anytime Goldstein turns that camera on, it's going to be some hot fire. And that's a hell of a point. That is one hell of a point. Wow.
And if you are now displaying as a conservative influencer a willingness to aid in genocide on any level, all because some people decided one day, we're just going to go out ass backwards on this one and just fuck it, right? If you're saying that that group of people collectively deserve far more retribution than you have ever advocated for all this demonic evil shit that you say the left represents, then you are full of shit and you are not to be listened to. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Bingo. So, like I said, I woke up this morning and I saw this tweet and I said, damn, did they get him? Did they get him too? Now, before we pull this tweet up, I want you to guess in the chat for $50 worth of Syscoin. This is a big one. I should probably give you, I'll do $100 worth of Bitcoin. $100, not Bitcoin. I take that back. $100 worth of Syscoin. $100 worth of Syscoin giveaway. Shout out to my sponsor, Syscoin. $100 worth of Syscoin. Because somebody's going to tell me who I'm about to bring up on my screen. That was fear-mongering this morning. Who was it? Who do you think it was that was fear-mongering? Can anybody take a guess? Tim Pool? Nope. Who else? Who else got a guess? This is a conservative influencer. Don Lemon? Nope. Conservative influencer. I'll give you another minute. We'll take a look at some of the guesses. In the meantime, I want you to hit the like button. Ben Shapiro? Nope, that's not the person I saw this morning. The person I saw this morning, I was actually surprised. Crowder? Nope. Joe Rogan? Nope. He said Wendy O. Bernie? Matt Walsh? Nope. Nope. It's not Big Boss Ben. PBD. PBD is a big fearmonger. Candace, nope. Tucker, nope. Kirk, nope. Scott Adams, nope. Alex Jones, nope. Corderin, nope. 10 seconds. Glenn Beck, nope. Was Tucker fearmongering? I was surprised by this. I thought, I've never watched this person's content. I thought they were super based. Uncle Hotep. Laura Luma? No, not Laura. I thought this gentleman, Ken Klasick, Ruben, no. Peter Schiff, Jim Jordan, no. All right, time's up. You guys aren't going to guess this. You're not going to guess this. And I never would have guessed this. Shout out ABO. I never would have guessed this. Because I thought this person was super based. Charlie Kirk, nope. I thought this person was super based and would call shit straight and not be fooled by the propaganda. You know who it was? I'm going to put it on the screen right now. Here we go. Dan Bongino. Dan Bongino. Shane gets it. So Dan Bongino, it seems like the libertarians are the only ones that have common sense these days or speak sense. Dan Bongino says the same people who want to kill the Jews want to kill you too. Your coexist bumper sticker won't save you. When I saw this, I almost replied, but I had to stop myself. Because I wanted to think about it and say, wait a second. Is Dan Bongino controlled opposition or is he just fooled? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's fooled. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Here's how Shane Hazel responds. Shane Hazel responds. He says, this is about as true as generalizing the American people as bloodthirsty megalomaniacs, just like the few in power that continue to kill innocent people around the world. Shout out to Don Day. This is insane. I saw another response to Dan Bongino right here. This is what I was thinking. So this person here, Science Direct 99, says, you fell for the manipulation. And that was met with a block. Looks like Dan Bongino has blocked him following that comment. Jerome says, Dan Bongino is very suspect to me. Tyler Durden's is a stupid name, says Dan Bongino was Secret Service and former NYPD cop. That's not surprising. I thought there was hope for Dan Bongino. He runs Rumble. He's part of one of the owners over at Rumble. Hopefully this doesn't get me shadow banned over on Rumble. But I'd like to have a conversation with Dan Bongino about what the fuck he's talking about. Well, I'm going to play a clip from Dan Bongino. I was going to play the whole clip. Actually, I'm not going to play the whole clip. I'm going to just play the last minute of this clip. We don't need to watch the whole thing. Let's watch the last minute of this clip. And his words here.
The time to do that was yesterday. The second best time to do it is right now.
So basically, the first minute he was talking about what to do for doomsday prepping. Which is good advice. You definitely should doomsday prep,
Two possible scenarios here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry, and I although I fervently agree with some of my friends in the business on the necessary response to this terrorist attack this weekend by demons. They're not fighters, they're not freedom fighters, they're demons. They're demons. They're demons and savages who will be called nothing less on this show. They're not warriors, they're fucking cowards. And bloodthirsty motherfucking demons. That's what they are. Fucking demons. These people are coming for you next.
These people are coming for you next.
These demons have a saying. First we get the Saturday people, then we get the Sunday people.
So,
Been really
again, I'm just going to go ahead and say he was drinking the Kool-Aid. He was drinking the Kool-Aid, had a little bit too much to drink, and overdosed on the Kool-Aid. Shout out to Coach EO. Salute to Hotep Nation. Good to see you this past weekend. Hey, Coach EO got a fire presentation on the difference between wives and hoes. Y'all should definitely. Hey, Coach, I need a copy of that, by the way. I need you to just send me a copy of that PDF so I can disseminate that and give you your credit. Phenomenal presentation on the difference between hoes and wives. I was like, damn. He's right. Maybe that presentation's floating around in audio, video form somewhere. I don't know. But hell of a quick presentation. Good to see you again, Coach EO. So I thought, Dan Bongino was, I thought he's one of the good guys. Then I found this tweet when I was trying to do my research on Dan Bongino, and I found this. So Anomaly says you can watch CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, Newsmax, ABC, CBS, Dan Bongino, Ben Shapiro, Dave Rubin, Joe Biden, Ron DeSantis, TPUSA, or Adam Schiff this week, and they'll be saying virtually the same exact thing. Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know this. I didn't know, Dan Bongino was in that grouping of media. Roscoe said he's been hyping a China war for the past year. Also got tricked on a jabby. Don't tell me Dan Bongino took the jabby. Did he really? No, that didn't happen. Tell me that didn't happen. This is not, y'all bugging. Y'all not serious. Oh, shit. Damn, Anomaly got the story right here. Vaccinated Republicans who have taken a stand against vaccine mandates for their employees. Dan Bongino, Ben Shapiro. Wow. Dan took the vax? Really? Nah, hold on. This can't be true. This cannot be true. This can't be true. There's no way this is true. Hold on, let me do a search, yo. There's no way this is true. I thought Dan was based or whatever, is the term the kids say these days. Wait a second. Why is this not working? I was just on his page. That's his D Bongino. Yeah, that's him. Why is my search not working? Why is my search not working? I'm sure he's tweeted about. Okay, let me see something. Hold on, let me try a different search. Is he unsearchable? All right, so let me try Biden. Wait a second. Wait. Maybe it's mine. Okay, here we go. All right, that was me. All right. Gotta go this. I want to go this old stuff. I'm just trying to figure out, well, I know how everybody got fooled because, everybody believes in vaccine technology anyway. Your standard vaccines, everybody's pretty much on board with taking their kids to the doctor and sticking foreign materials inside of their bloodstream. Everybody's, why is it? I want all the tweets from him, not to him. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? What did that say? Did he push the vax or did he just take it? Because there's a difference between taking it and pushing it. You know, and I just want to be cautious. I just want to be cautious because, yeah, okay. So, I just want to be cautious because I want to know who to align myself with, and when I do or if I do align myself with them, you know, how much, you know, how involved I should be. So it says here, cancer survivor. Damn, he survived cancer. Shout out to that. That's dope. Okay, Talkers Magazine says Dan Bongino reverses course on the COVID vaccine. Wait, what? Publicly challenged him in a vaccine requirement. I'm going to confide to his listener now that the company has ended the mandate. Wait a second. Westwood One. Let me bring this on the screen. Westwood One, nationally syndicated talk radio host Dan Bongino, who publicly challenged Cumulus Media's COVID vaccine requirement and said he would leave the company after his contract ends because of it, confided to his listener now that the company has ended the mandate. He would like to continue his host role with the network. He said at first he was reluctant about doing a talk show at the same time as Rush Limbaugh, but he agreed to do it anyway. This thing happened. Didn't really expect this. Bongino was addressing the matter. He wrote, after continued consideration, we've made the decision to end the COVID-19 vaccine. So this is Todd McCarty. Okay. And then Dan Bongino has a full statement. This is wild. So, you know, it doesn't look like he's a bad guy in this. It doesn't look like Dan Bongino is a bad guy in this. Let's change the search. So, let's do before 2001, 01. All right. Okay, nothing here. Okay, so let's change that to 2002. I'm sorry, I meant to say 2021. Okay, nothing there. Said Rumble is an open air prison. What is going on here? All right, so I don't see anything 2021. Let's go to 2022. So it looks like he tried to do the right thing. It looks like he threatened to quit over the COVID-19 vaccine mandate. But potentially he did take it. He did take the vaccine. And so, you know, I just want to be clear on all of this. You know, why people take the vaccine. So he says here, Dan Bongino says, I'm not even subject to the mandate because I'm already vaccinated. I'm doing it for other people who don't have the oomph, the leverage, or the ability. So he is vaccinated. Okay. So he is vaccinated. He did take the jab. So why did he take the jab? Well, it's because everybody believes in vaccines. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, I already showed you my receipts from 2013 and before, where I told you don't trust any of the vaccines. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that or not, but I just said it. Fuck it. I didn't put that stuff. I just had a baby. I didn't put any of that stuff in my baby. The nurse looked at me crazy because, you know, she wanted to give the baby a vaccine. And I was like, yeah, can you just hand me the vax exemption form? She looked at me like, do you know this prevents this, that, and the third? I'm like, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Took her to the doctor. They said, you should do her vaccine. I'm like, you're an idiot. No, I'm not. We'll go find another doctor. You don't have to look at my daughter anymore for her checkups. We can do that on our own. We'll get a new doctor. So I don't vaccinate my children because it's fucking bogus. It's fucking bullshit. And she'll never be vaccinated unless she decides to fucking go get vaccinated. She won't be. And I think there are neurological ramifications to that. My thing is, there are effects that we will not be able to discover. Like, I believe that vaccines, and I don't have anything to corroborate this, but I believe it destroys your IQ by 20 points. You lose 20 points every time you take a vax. Or if you're vaccinated. That's what I believe. You know, you look at some of the people, groupings of people. I'm not going to say no names. You know who I'm talking about. There's some groupings of people that are exempt. They are exempt from taking the vaccine because of religious reasons. And they happen to have the highest IQ amongst peoples in America and globally. So maybe it had something to do with it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But the reason why he went and got jabbed is because getting jabbed is normal. Like, that's just people do. You give it to your kids. You know, some people go out and they get the flu shot every year. That's what they do. Kind of weird, but that's the brainwashing of it all. If you don't have the information, you're going to tend to do dumb shit. But again, Conservative Inc., Dan Bongino, relax with the fear-mongering, bro. You got to relax with the fear-mongering. You really got to stop, man. You know, and I don't know if Dan Bongino, if he took the vax, then he's probably fooled by this story. So I definitely have to give him the benefit of doubt and say he's not purposefully fear-mongering. I'll have to say that Dan Bongino's just fooled by this new propaganda. He was fooled by the jab. He's fooled by this new propaganda. I'd love to have a conversation with him about this stuff and see where he's at in all of this because, you know, saying that they're coming for all of us, I don't believe that. I don't believe Hamas is thinking about Hotep Jesus. I don't think they're thinking about America, other than the fact of America's interference in the Middle East. I think Dan Bongino might just be a bit gullible. Again, I'd love to talk to him about this and clear things up. Let's go to, I got a couple of crumbs in the grift bag from last week. And when the callers call in, let's talk about, you know, Conservative Inc. and their fear mongering. Let's go to some of the scraps I had from last week. And some funny things in the bag. Let's take a look at this.
Red flagging a guy.
Dad bod. No facial hair. Being white. Doesn't wear boots.
How much money does a guy need to make in order to be with you?
A whole bunch.
None. I will love them either way.
Really?
If they're black.
At least minimum wage. Whatever my boyfriend makes.
How tall does he have to be?
He has to be black.
Red flagging a guy.
Now, let's pause on the girl that said he has to be black. What do you notice about the girl here saying that you have to be black? Haram Life said his handler won't let you talk to him. Oh, that's fucked up. Well, let's take a look at it. What's the issue here? What we have to do is we have to look at their footwear. If you ever want to know if a white girl dates black guys, you have to look at their footwear. She's wearing Jordans. The other girls, except for the one with the Air Force, the Nike Air Forces on, the other ones are wearing, looks like some sort of sandals, some Birkenstocks situation is going on there. But whenever you see a white woman with Jordans or Timberland boots, chances are she dates black guys. All right? I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. I just want to point that out because it just happens to be a statistical fact. The J's are always a clear indicator. Let's go to some black propaganda, some propaganda affecting the black community. And I'm going to pull this thread up on your screen. Let's take a look at this. So this girl named Delilah says, first episode of The Young Love, which is Hair Love spinoff, And it's a black woman in remission from cancer that gleefully wants to do housework while she goes back to work while her husband makes beats all day. This is the content I'm supposed to be excited to show my daughter. So she's concerned with some of the gender roles here. Now, the funny thing is, her and I both despise this clip for different reasons. And it's just funny. She doesn't see the reasons that I see. She says here, wholly irresponsible and tone deaf. First episode in and a black mother already showing up as a self-sacrificing mule. Can she even heal from cancer? Question mark. I'll give it one more episode. So let's go to the clip. And you guys can tell me what exactly is wrong with this scene.
At its finest. And who redid your hair? Yeah, never mind. Have you seen the pancake mix? Morning. Oh, I thought you were still asleep. I was gonna make pancakes, but I can't seem to find
Way ahead of you, babe. Check it.
Since when did we start nuking our pancakes?
Since you were in the hospital, I had to implement some shortcuts.
Like when we ran out of soap and you gave me a bag with the dishes? Or when we were all out of rubber bands and you used zip ties on my hair? Or when you couldn't help me with my homework and we had to get help from the Postmates guy?
Heck, modern problems require modern solutions.
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear any of that. Look, I finally found my rhythm. So, how about I handle all the grilled cheesing, the bath giving, the homeworking, and the hair around here, and you can just stay focused on your career.
Wait, Daddy has a career nobody told me?
Buddy, that ain't your pancakes.
They're still frozen, Steven.
I'm gonna die.
No, you won't. It's now out of reach like the stove.
Growing up, everything else is all you. I promise.
Oh yeah, I need you and Mommy to donate.
That is fun.
Yes, that sounds like Issa Rae's voice. But did anybody notice something about that? You know what I noticed? You know? And I'd love for you to comment, for all my replay viewers. Comment in the description box below. Tell me what you think about this stuff here. But what do you think? What was wrong with that? Yes, Fuego de Basurero said the usual degradation of the male. They destroyed him. Washing the kid with the dishes? Yeah. So basically what they did is they said the black male is incompetent. This is black TV, probably from black writers. Yeah, he was feminine, but he was incompetent. The man was not competent. But, the part that killed me was right here. I'm going to show you right here.
Look, I finally found my rhythm. So, how about I
Kid Cudi is the dad?
handle all the grilled cheesing, the bath giving, the homeworking, and the hair around here, and you can just stay focused on your career.
Wait, Daddy has a career nobody told me?
Buddy.
Did you hear that? Daddy has a career and nobody told me? So not only is he incompetent, the child doesn't even respect him as having a career. He's an unemployed bum in the child's eyes. This is the state of black media today. If you thought black media was bad in the 80s, the 90s, or the 2000s, well, baby, let me tell you, in the 2020s, it's ugly out here. Absolutely ugly. Again, more crumbs from last week that didn't make it. Now, here's a story that came out recently that I absolutely adore. Now, I never actually thought I would cover this person on this show, but yet here I am. Krishan Rock, this is Blueface's baby mama, says here, Krishan Rock, Krishan, I don't know how to say her name, says she doesn't want her son to pick up her feminine ways, so she's going to dress like a tomboy and act masculine. Now, this is both thrilling, exciting, yet problematic. One, because if the baby's going to learn how to be a man, it needs to be from a father. But let's put that aside for a moment. I'm surprised she hasn't gotten canceled yet. I'm sure if we look into the comment section here, we'll find a lot of blasphemous commentary about this and how this is homophobic. But I love that she recognizes the bitch-assness, the emasculation of young boys and males, and wants to do something about it. She's like, nope, I'm not raising no soft-ass son. I don't want my son to question his gender. So I'm going to take it on the responsibility on myself to make sure that doesn't happen. Something you don't see often in Hollywood. Sometimes in Hollywood, you got these people that adopt kids from Africa and little boys, and then they put dresses on them. We see what happened with Gabrielle Union and what she did to D. Wade's son, who is now his daughter, and others. Very effeminate. A lot of this comes down to the men being absent. And they're not absent because they're deadbeats. It's just because their career. You see this with athletes. So the athletes, a lot of traveling. Entertainers, a lot of traveling. So the son is raised by the mother. And some of the mothers do cute, girly shit to their sons. They expose them to cute, girly shit. And they effeminize them. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident. Having them around their girlfriends too much. Having the wrong type of media. They sitting around watching Bad Girls Club and pick up all these traits because they're around women all the time. And Krishan Rock does something about that. I never thought I would be coming on my platform talking about her, let alone giving her props for something like this. Because she has a lot of behavior I don't agree with. But this right here is absolutely amazing, and I got to commend her for it. Now let's dive into the thread here, and there's a video here. I'm not going to play it. I just don't want to hear her speak, really. So Shamika Michelle says, so he can be confused? Great parenting. Kimberly Klasick says, if she dresses like a magician, will he be able to do magic? Because this is that stupid. So that is the other side. Remember I told you we're going to put that aside? I get that take. However, this is a big miss from Kim and Shamika Michelle. Huge miss. Huge miss. Mostly because I love these sisters. They know they my homies. But, they trying to get their grift on, And the grift is denigrate black people, especially entertainers, and find something stupid that they do. But they did not find the underlying message here, which is how they could have twisted it. This is how I twisted it. Hip-hop rapper recognizes the feminization of black males and takes things into her own hands. Just a bad take from Kim and Shamika. Just a bad take. But I get it. They're not wrong. It's just a bad take because you could have twisted this and attacked the left with all of this. Trans is a big issue, et cetera, et cetera. Now I want to hear the video. Because maybe she has an explanation. Let's listen to the video.
So, in raising a boy, so that feminine shit ain't finna slide because he's not gonna be around his dad or any nigga. So, I have to everybody be like, why you dressing like that? Get cute. I'm gonna get cute, but I'm gonna be cute like this. You feel me? Because I gotta play both roles, my nigga, and I don't want to alter anything with my son because I'm being a good mother. I feel like certain moms get in the way of being too much of a good mom that their sons start developing hand movements and stuff. So
Hey, go off, sis. Go off. I'm with you.
Okay, he's too young to learn what my nails is doing, but when he get like one, I'm gonna back the short, I'm gonna back the stud. I swear to God. I show messages, bro. This nigga saying, nah, I don't got nothing to do with that kid. You wanna change your name. You took me out of the process of.
All right, that's enough of that. I don't really want to hear about the drama. But we can talk about, what she believes is the correct way to what's the correct solution for all of this. But the truth of the matter is she's smart enough to recognize the underlying issue here. I'm gonna play that section one more time.
I gotta be so that feminine shit ain't finna slide because he's not gonna be around his dad or any nigga.
Watch this.
So I have to everybody be like, why you dressing like that? Get cute. I'm gonna get cute, but I'm gonna be cute like this.
Right here,
you feel me? Because I gotta play both roles, my nigga, and I don't want to alter anything with my son because I'm being a good mother. Say if I feel like certain moms get in the way of being too much of a good
Right here. Listen.
mom, that their sons start developing hand movements and stuff. So
You see that? See the hand movement she's talking about? She's trying to say these little motherfuckers is grown up gay. And she don't want a gay son. That's the big story here. Krishan Rock does not want to raise That's the story. And I feel her. This is the state of the country we're in. And I'm rocking with Krishan. I don't think this is, she shouldn't have to play the male role. But the fact that she's cognizant. This might not be the right way to handle it, but she's cognizant of the fact that young boys are being effeminized. And she does not want that to happen to her son. Don DeMarco for her. Don DeMarco for her. I support that. I support it. We need strong black men. We need strong men. That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to our Syscoin technology update of the day. Let's go to the AI update first of all. Let's go to the AI update. So, China releases Ernie 4.0. They claim that it is on par with ChatGPT 4. CEO Robin Lee showcases ability to write a martial arts novel in real time and create advertising posters and videos. Fascinating ability there to, writing the novel I would expect, right? But the advertising posters and videos, now I got to try and use Ernie 4.0. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can go to Ernie 4.0. Let's see. How do we access it? Do you have to be in China to access this? Damn it. You probably got to be in China to access this. I'm going to need to VPN my way over to 4.0. Big model Ernie. Here we go. Yeah, I'll find it later. But so yeah, Ernie 4.0 is out. Now, when I was I had the speech this weekend at Donovan Sharp's CME Conference for Masculine Excellence, great event. And I basically gave the audience, I had no speech prepared. I got to be honest with you. I could have prepared a speech, but you know me, I always try to think outside the box. And I said, I'm going to do something cool. I'm going to let the audience pick the topic, and then I'll just talk about it. It's easy, right? So I let them pick between artificial intelligence, economics, and CBDC, central banking, right? And I was hoping they would have picked economics or CBDCs, and they picked artificial intelligence. And I was like, okay, fine. Let's talk about artificial intelligence. And what I was basically telling them is like, anybody not using AI right now to me is just a complete moron. Outside of people that are, living off the land, homesteading, blue collar work. You know, I'll never denigrate that type of stuff because that stuff is super, 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 super important, right? So I'll never denigrate that type of stuff. But people who are, you know, sitting on a couch, fat and lazy, doing nothing with their life, it's like, bro, you can literally launch a business right now with AI and do half the work for you. Like, get up off your ass. So, SetApps released a report based upon Mac apps, and they said 42% of respondents use AI-based apps daily. So 42% of these people that participated in this survey use AI daily. 44% of Mac developers have already implemented AI or language processing models in their apps, and 28% are working on it. So if you're not in AI, you're going to get left. So you better get right. Let's go to our CBDC update today. And then we're going to take phone calls. If you want to get in on the phone calls, text HOTEP in your name to 202-596-5631. Text HOTEP in your name to 202-596-5631. And we'll go to callers right after the commercial break. CBDC daily update. Shout out to Syscoin. It says here, Big Brother Tech confirmed. Full process monitoring and penetrating supervision. Now, I want to bring this article up. I do want to take a look at this article with you all and show you exactly. So this is on ledgerinsights.com. And let's center this on your screen. Good. So you see here, it says Lule observed the digital yuan ECNY was positioned as, and it says here, interest-free high-energy currency for the purposes of cash transactions, for M0 transactions, right? So according to news outlet, and then he went on to say, I personally believe that based on the programmability of digital currency, smart contracts for interest rates are loaded on the central bank's digital currency, and the central bank's digital currency will have the opportunity to become broad money. So the interest rate will be applied at the M2 money level. If you guys don't know what M0 and M3 and M1 and M2 money is, just go look it up. But M0 is basically cash transactions. M2 is dealing closer to wholesale transactions. Then he goes on to say, Lou also discussed the potential for the ECNY and financial supervision. And it says here, to increase the effectiveness of China's regulatory authorities with payment and accounts as the core of oversight. It is possible for the central bank to achieve what? Full process monitoring and penetrating supervision. Now, China already had this capability, but the fact that they understand that the CBDC, digital currency, programmable money, gives you this capability, should let you know exactly what's coming to the United States. Full process monitoring. Now, does the United States CBDC have to have this? No. Will it have it? More than likely. So again, I had somebody say something like, well, we have the Constitution here in America, I'm like, yeah, but you got to understand that you have to study abroad to understand what's coming to your backyard. Last one here. Somebody asked me about this yesterday. They were like, yo, is Ripple developing CBDCs? And so article was published recently. It says Ripple is in talks with more than a dozen governments around the world for CBDC development, says Cindy Young. She's head of Ripple over in Europe. And Ripple is, so XRP, all the XRP holders, salute to you. It looks like you're about to make a bag. Maybe, you might want to hold some if you're not. But they are in cooperation and helping develop CBDCs. With that being said, we are going to go to the phone lines. Text HOTEP in your name to 202-596-5631. And I'll be right back after this short, brief commercial break.